It's the Rob Carson Show. Are you ready to be pod smacked? Now, here's Rob Carson.
Here is Rob Carson. Hello, and welcome to the show. I'm back, baby. I am back. Had a rough weekend, and I figured sooner or later I was going to get sick. My wife has been sick twice so far this year. I have not, and the reason being, one of the amazing things is if you work at home, you don't get sick. You don't. Of course, you have no human interaction whatsoever, and it drives you slowly insane. But you don't get sick. Thank you. That's my daughter, Avery. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. Glad to have you here. A lot of things on the plate tonight. Obviously, the State of the Union, and when Donald Trump was running for president, when Donald Trump was running for president, I said this. I said, man, the State of the Union is going to be so cool. All right, because Donald Trump is, for those of you who don't know and don't understand Donald Trump is professional wrestling. Donald Trump is professional wrestling. He is. He speaks the language. And nothing against professional wrestling. Professional wrestling, whatever. I can take it or leave it, whatever. But it is professional wrestling. It is monster truck shows. That's what Donald Trump is. And I said, I knew this is going to be fun. Tonight should be fun. 14 Democrats. Hey, Mike, how you doing, dude? 14 Democrats sitting the thing out. Nancy Pelosi said something derogatory today, said something like, stay in the room and leave it to Trump's sloppy. So I don't even know what the hell she said. Very disrespectful of the office. And honestly, the Democrats, you're a bunch of pussies. You're a bunch of little whiners. You're a bunch of little whiners. And, the caterwauling is getting louder as the country moves forward and succeeds. I've got a lot of audio from Democrats today about the State of the Union. Oh, this idiotic People's State of the Union last night, which was not, I was just waving to my daughter, not the people. All right, Mark Ruffalo, or whatever the hell his name is, Michael Moore. They are not the people. And I'm going to tell you, this thing last night, I don't even know where the hell it aired, but this thing last night showed how much the left hates the country. And they think that this is going to motivate people to go to the polls. That a hate for the history of the country is going to motivate people to go to the polls. That a hate for this president is going to motivate people to go to the polls. I hate to tell you this, sunshine. It's not. It's not going to work. Hate, divisiveness, that's what the Democrat Party, that's what the left is all about right now. Is Donald Trump a perfect person? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. But I'm going to tell you, we finally have a chief executive in the chief executive's position. And he's kicking ass. ISIS is getting its ass handed to it across the Middle East. The economy is rocking. Listen to this. Americans are more satisfied with the military, security, and the economy. Less happy about healthcare and the environment. Whatever. Who cares? Do you drink dirty water? Do you live in Flint, Michigan? Really? Well, what the hell is the problem with the environment? There's nothing wrong with the environment. I go outside in my backyard. It's perfectly fine. I don't have acid rain. What are you bitching about with the environment? Stupid. Polling found Americans more satisfied with the military because the military is kicking butt. And the economy than they were at the end of the Barack Obama presidency. Less satisfied when it comes to health care. Whatever. America's image abroad in the environment. I don't give a rat's ass what the rest of the world thinks about us right now, to be quite honest. I really don't. I don't care. We've worried too much about what this world of misfit countries, and they are. They're a world of misfit countries. They're like the cantina scene from Star Wars. I could give a rat's behind what the world thinks about us. As long as we're kicking butt, and when America kicks butt, everybody benefits. So I don't give a damn what the world thinks about us. What's the world ever done for us? I mean, honestly, we free people. We come to the rescue of people. We end wars. Those sort of things. There's never been a greater engine of economic and individual freedom in the history of mankind. There's never been a people who have freed more people than the United States. It's an amazing thing. There would be no rock and roll if it wasn't for us. I don't care what the rest of the world has. It makes me an ugly American. It makes me jingoistic, right? Well, jingo all the way, baby. Jingo all the way. All right. Other things that are happening that are good. Okay, here we go. ExxonMobil has announced a $50 billion investment in U.S. production and jobs. ExxonMobil Corporation said in a blog post, the CEO, Darren Woods, said the company will invest $50 billion in the U.S. over the next 5 years. Tax rate cut from 35 to 21. And companies are following through. Oh, it's crumbs, right? Isn't it crumbs? Nancy Pelosi says that's crumbs. $1,000 bonus is crumbs. Well, I'm going to tell you something from somebody who lives paycheck to paycheck, and I don't have a paycheck. Boy, if I get a check for $1,000, I mean, holy hell. Holy hell. Just amazing. A lot of really good things happening as far as the economy is concerned. Sales and profits picked up for companies at the end of last year. More say they're paying their workers higher wages and salaries in the latest signs that the U.S. economy continues to improve. Isn't that amazing? When you get the government off the people's back and the businesses back, they want to treat their employees well because happy employees are productive employees. Don't you get that, folks? Don't you understand that? Happy employees are productive employees. Did you ever think about that? I think of several broadcast companies who don't understand that because they don't really give a shite what their employees are going through. They don't. National Association for Business Economics did a study of more than 100 members at companies and industry groups. After years of recovering following the Great Recession, the job market economy have become so healthy that businesses say finding skilled workers is the most difficult it has been in nearly a decade. Wow. 47% of respondents said their sales rose over the last 3 months, up a tick from 46% 3 months earlier. Fewer companies said their sales were falling. Finding skilled workers, meanwhile, getting more difficult, apparently. Highest percentage of respondents, 39%, said they're facing shortages in skilled labor. Hard to find good people, right? But you know what? Here's the cool thing. That's good for you and me. Because if they need skilled people and they're having a hard time finding them, they have to pay more. You get it? You get it? Because you want to get the best, you got to pay more. That even includes burger flippers. That includes everything, man. Up and down the food chain. Let's see. Dawn is watching. Lisa is watching. Please share. William, hello and welcome. William Finnerty Jr. Glad to have you guys watching. If you do me a favor, would you comment? Just say your name and where you're from, because I like to share where people are listening to the, or watching, I should say, the show as the views are growing. Oh, real quick, German public broadcaster ARD has been blasted after admitting it boosted the sound of booing at a speech given by Donald Trump last week at the Davos summit. They juiced the booze. That sounded weird, right? Juice the booze? Juice the booze is like when you add booze to booze. No, this is that they actually juice the sound of booze in Davos. This is how the world acts. You know, this is how media, leftist media, reacts. Oh, real quick, nearly half of us are already given up on our New Year's resolutions. Oh, you should know that. I've already given it up. I haven't, because I go to the gym year round. Now, I want to lose some weight, don't get me wrong, because I'm not happy with the way I feel or look right now. But already 44% said they've given up hope of improving their physique. And this is great because you don't come to my gym anymore. I'm tired of you. I don't like you guys coming to my gym. It's irritating. If you don't go to the gym year round, I ain't got time for it. I'm going to get to the State of the Union here in a second. Hillary Clinton apparently over the weekend gave a bizarre video shout-out to an activist group, Bitches Supporting Bitches. hours after responding to accusations that she protected a campaign advisor's job after he was accused of sexual assault. Here's your champion of women, folks. There's your, her entire life has been about protecting a sexual harasser and a sexual molester. She made the comments in a video posted to Twitter Friday by Huffington Post commentator Alex Mahier. Here's what she had to say. And I think she was under the influence of something, certainly. Had a few glasses of wine. Here is bitches supporting bitches. Hillary Clinton, go.
Hey, everyone. I just wanted to say thanks. Thanks for your feminism, for your activism, and all I can hope is you keep up the really important good work. Can you say the name of the activist bitches supporting bitches? And let me just say, this is directed to the activist bitches supporting bitches. So let's go.
She kept somebody on staff and reassigned someone who was being sexually harassed. I'm going to get to that story here in a few minutes. It really is quite remarkable. Hillary Clinton doesn't give a... And here's what I took away from it today with Hillary Clinton and this major player in her campaign who was kept on even though he had been charged credibly with sexual harassment. Hillary Clinton has never given a crap about anybody but Hillary Clinton. That's just the way it's been, folks. She doesn't give a rat's behind who dies, who's harassed, who's molested, who's raped. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. If you'd like to disagree, please comment. Oh, William says, Baltimore, glad to have you joining me, buddy. I am talking to a radio station in Baltimore about doing a talk show there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Colorado Springs, Mike. Hello, my brother. Are you smoking some good ganja tonight? My show gets better the higher you are or the drunker you are. Mike says, I want to punch her in the nose. Well, yeah, me too. I get you as far as Hillary Clinton is concerned. State of the Union tonight, I think is going to be interesting. What do you think? Just real quick, you guys who were commenting, what's the State of the Union right now? I would say the state of the economy is great. I would say the state of the military is getting much better. I'd say the state of the VA is getting much better. The state of the stock market is through the ceiling. I would say the state of us is not good because we had a president who was a divider-in-chief for 8 years who divided us along race lines, class lines, sex lines. Haven't called one of those in a while. Hey, I'll be here all week. But all of these things, and we are divided. I commented, I mentioned this yesterday. I was very disappointed that some of my dearest friends have stopped commenting on my Facebook page if I put anything political in. And the one thing that really just destroyed the friendships online, I still love these people, but I commented about the Women's March last year. I said, it's not the Women's March. It's a bunch of leftist, Donald Trump hating, anti-life, basically paid for protesters. That's what it was. And you know what? I'm reasonable. I get it. I'm reasonable. I stepped back. I looked at the facts. I saw George Soros had brought all these groups in. And these radical people, and they weren't women. They weren't just the women of America. No. Because you know what? And I hate this crap. I really hate it when the left decides to hijack a movement and say it's all about all women. Or last night, this supposed People's State of the Union, which had Michael Moore and Cynthia Nixon and Mark Ruffalo. I mean, you're not the people. You piss on the people as you fly over in their private jets, you idiots. Going from New York to L.A. and L.A. to Washington, D.C. You don't give a rat's behind about the people. You're not the people. That was not the People's State of the Union last night because the people don't hate this country. Michael Moore last night, I'm going to share something with you. And these people hate America. They hate it. And they want to lead a political movement in this country because they say America was founded on genocide and slavery. You want to start a political movement with that? Good luck, folks, because you know what? I still tear up when the flag is raised and the anthem is played. State of the Union, they and I'd love to have some of these tickets. They misspelled it. They said the State of the Unium, U-N-I-O-M. People took to social media with images of the tickets, some even placing blame on the Trump administration, of course, of course. Representative Raul Gravalia, Arizona, said, just received my ticket for the State of the Union. Looks like Betsy DeVos was in charge of spell checking, Secretary of Education. Betsy DeVos could kick your ass, you little wuss. You're a little wuss. All right. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Now, Donald Trump this year, if you look at and you've listened to the campaign promises that he made, and then we aren't through all the campaign promises yet, but many of them have been kept remarkably. Most notably, a campaign promise that many people made before presidents, Barack Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton, said that they all said they were going to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Donald Trump was the first person who said, we're doing it. Okay. Donald Trump said he was going to deal with Obamacare, get rid of it. Okay. Donald Trump said that for every new regulation that the federal government enforces on business to go away. It's worked. Donald Trump said he was going to overhaul the tax system and lower taxes. Boom. It's amazing, right? Barack Obama, not so much. Not so much. Barack Obama, and I've got a list of them here. I think I have a little audio from the president. I'm not sure. Hold on one second. I saw this piece today. I think this was on Breitbart. Barack Obama had 140 unfulfilled promises from past State of the Union addresses. And State of the Union addresses largely are, they're ceremonial and whatnot. But Barack Obama, he guaranteed a lot of things. He said there were a lot of things that were going to happen. Not sure if I have any bites from him. But anyway, here are some of the things that he said that was going to happen. The most notable. Freezing government spending for 3 years. He said that in 2010. In 5 years in 2011. Colonizing outer space, 2015. Going line by line through the budget. Excuse me. Eliminating needless programs. He did that in 2009 and 2010. Never happened. Inventing material thinner than paper but stronger than steel, 2014. I don't know what that's about. Passing health care reform that will let Americans keep their insurance, 2010. Converting sunlight into liquid fuel. How's that possible? Closing Gitmo, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Passing comprehensive immigration reform. Barack Obama said 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. Said the stimulus bill will create $3.5 million over the next few years, 90% of which will be in the private sector. Never happened, weren't shovel ready. Create a program that will enable Americans facing foreclosure to lower their mortgage payments and save their homes. Didn't work for me. Lay down thousands of miles of power lines to connect American homes to new sources of energy. Not happen. Cure cancer in our time, of course, did not happen. Reduce Americans' energy bills by billions of dollars. No, he raised them. Never raise a single dime on any family earning less than $250,000. Yeah, that was crap. Make Social Security sustainable. Still not done. Building a new generation of nuclear energy plants. Never happened. Okay, whatever. Those are the promises that Barack Obama made and didn't keep. Didn't keep. This president has kept more promises. Has kept more promises than anybody in my memory. Campaign promises being kept, and that's what I like about the guy. Of course, I have issues with Donald Trump. There's some, social issues, but I think he's doing a great job. This is kind of funny. There was a Campus Reform. You ever seen this website? It's really funny. Campus Reform. They do. It's just a really cool way to stay up on what is going on university campuses everywhere. They went out and asked students at New York University their opinions of Trump's State of the Union. All of them hated it.